What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back with another video on the Rush. This is my first, technically my first, well, not my first ride, but because I've ridden it before, but my first ride ever since I bought it. Proper first ride, at least. Well, I wouldn't count this up as proper, to be honest. We're just gonna meet up with a friend and we're going to throw on some parts on this bike. It's been so hard finding parts for this thing. So cold. It was so nice earlier today when the sun was out. But sadly, the sun is already going away. We're going for a little sunset ride. So the views might be pretty, but it's so cold. I'm like freezing right now. Yeah, we're gonna be throwing on the radiator guard for this thing and the tidy license plate thingy. I don't even know, because it's not a tail tidy, because it's not on the tail. I'll explain when we get there. But you know, another license plate bracket. I feel so weird being on a naked, especially when I ride with other super sports. This bike has a really heavy clutch, to be honest. I literally wore my vest because it was so cold. I was like, you know what, the hoodie's not enough because I'm wearing a tank top under the hoodie. I'm wearing the merch. Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you guys missed the last video when I bought this bike, I released my merch, so check the link down in the description below, kgear.com, and buy yourself some hoodies, shirts, or tank tops. But yeah, I'm wearing my tank top, and then I wore a hoodie, and I was like, this is definitely not enough. So I was like, what do I have here with me, because I didn't want to go back to the house, so I just threw the vest that was in the garage. And let me tell you, it's not helping much. It is so cold. Oh, traffic for days. Well, this is not going to be fun. That's the fun thing about naked bikes. I like super sports. I can like easily go through cars. This bike is very like touchy. It's the opposite of the Nürburgring. The Nürburgring is definitely a little more smoother, maybe dead down low. This bike just wants to go. I miss summer. Can't wait. A few more months. A few more months. I feel like another thing why I'm like super cold, usually like my chest and all that doesn't get too cold because usually I have fairings. That's another thing. I've never, like before I bought this one, or until I bought this one, I've never ridden a naked bike kind of like in the winter or at night. So now that I'm riding this pretty much almost at night, it's so cold because you have like absolutely no protection. There's no windshield or anything like that. That's I feel like a big thing that I never noticed before. Because being protected from this wind, the wind is like what's really cold. It's not like if you're just chilling, like standing or whatever, if you're not getting hit by the wind, it's not as bad. But being hit by the wind, oh my god. Alright, I'm complaining so much. I just hate the cold, guys. I don't mind riding. I'd rather ride in like 90 to 100 degree weather than in the cold. Whew. But yeah, I should have expected this much traffic since, you know, it's sunset time, rush hour time. Rush hour. You get it? That was so dumb. But yeah, I already bought rear sets also for this bike because, bro, like, how stupid is it that MV was like, oh yeah, we're gonna give you those really nice rear sets, but you can't switch it to GP shift. And on top of that, not only you can't switch it to GP shift, but no company, including MV, because MV has like aftermarket parts that they sell on their website, no other company makes a like module kind of similar to the Aprilia, because Aprilia there's a module you can buy and you just kind of like switch it to GP shift with your OEM rear sets. But with this bike there's absolutely nothing. There's almost no rear sets for sale for it. I finally found one set of rear sets. I think the Gillies, which I believe I have on my R1M, so they're a good company and I'm glad that they make something for this. And I ordered these so I can finally switch it to GP shift so I'm not all confused when I'm shifting. But yeah, it's so annoying. Like, I literally just bought, it was hard finding radiator guards for it. It was hard finding the rear sets. It was hard finding a tail tidy for it. Just everything about this bike is like the most difficult it's been. So yeah, I'm excited to throw on some of these parts. The only things I have left is like, there's a couple carbon pieces I want to get for it, but that I think are already sold out on that V website. I'm gonna check if any other aftermarket companies make rear sets for it, which I highly doubt, but you know, we'll still double check and see. And if that doesn't work either, I don't even know what I was talking about. That got me all flustered with all the traffic and the random bikes. But yeah, what was I talking about? Was I talking about like, oh, some carbon pieces? Yeah, I want to see some aftermarket companies if they make those pieces that I'm looking for. These ones. And finally, the most important thing is exhaust. This bike already has this SC slip-on, as I explained in the bike reveal video, which comes as part of the racing kit. The quick shifter on this bike is so clunky, very not smooth. Upshifts are good, still not like very smooth, but they're smooth enough. But the downshifts, they're not like horrible. I've definitely seen worse, but they're not the best. Oh, I hate this road, it's so bumpy. This bike does have electronic suspension, so I can actually set it to like a comfier mode. I don't know what mode it's in right now, but it's definitely a little stiff. Yeah, the Rush is way heavier than the Nürburgring. I don't know if it's the carbon wheels or what, but the Nürburgring was so light. I don't like how the speedometer, like the gears are literally laggy. I would literally shift and then it takes like a second for it to like actually change on the dash. This is ridiculous. Like their software is so bad on a $45,000 bike. I gotta get used to that clutch. Over revving the hell out of it. It doesn't sound too bad, but you can always like see that it's like extremely muffled. It's like it's a nice vacuum cleaner. This is a true test. Yeah, you see how jerky it is when I downshift without hands using the quick shifter? It's doable, but it's pretty jerky, and it's like, oh. I was like, why? It's impossible to find neutral, but I was doing the GP shift. I was going opposite. I feel like this is one of these bikes, honestly, if it does well to the channel, you guys really like it, which I like it too. Oh my god. The clutch, like, goes right away. Fast bike, that's for sure. Yeah, if you guys really like this bike and all that, like, I'll most likely keep it, but I don't know, like in the future I just don't feel like I fit in properly, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a bike that I'm gonna ride often. Like, it's brand new, that's why I'm riding a lot, but I just don't feel right. I don't feel like I fit in properly, so we'll see what happens with it. Gee, very jerky down low. But yeah, I feel like if, for example, it didn't do well and I have a lot of extra money that I don't need to sell it, it might be a bike that, you know, you'd keep in like the house because it looks really cool, it's limited and all that good stuff. So it could be something like that. I keep trying to go into, and I absolutely hate the placement of the key. Like, who does this? What the hell was that clunk? So yeah, this is gonna all go away. It's gonna be kind of like a Harley style, like up right here, the plate, so we can delete this whole thing. So from that side you can't see, it's gonna be completely clean as the airplane is taking off. Yeah, that's loud. So yeah, it's gonna be literally like right here, just like that. I wonder if it'll affect aerodynamics, but I guess with the plate it might, whatever. But yeah, I wonder if they make this in carbon. This would be cool in carbon. Oh boys, this is like a one piece all the way here. Whoa, I didn't realize that, so probably not. But yeah, sadly I have to replace those nice rear sets because there's absolutely no way I can switch it to GP shift. Yeah, we're probably gonna delete those Front turn signals, they don't look horrible, but still clean up the look. And then need to put back the OEM lever guards without the mirrors, and then she should be good. Alright, let's get the radiator guard on. Couldn't even find the like bottom one, only the top one. Oh, and this piece I want in carbon. And the exhaust. The exhaust is only sold through MV, and I have to buy the full aero system, which I don't want to do. I just want headers for it, but nobody makes headers for it or a Y pipe. So I'm stuck with having to buy like a $4,000 system from MV that is currently sold out on top of it. Alright, let's clean her up, and we'll get back when it's done. Yeah, my part is gonna be quick. Gotta make sure. Yeah, we're rolling. We're good. Alright. So what did I get done? I actually got done. Let's check out the headlights first. I know. It does a little dancey dance. So first thing first, cleaned. That's the main thing. Look at it. From this side it looks beautiful. So much better without all that junk. And that thing was actually really heavy. I didn't come with a car obviously, so I'll come some other time and grab it and weigh it for you guys. But this is the replacement. Look how tiny this is. So when I do get a plate, because I still need this bike, as I said, is like brand new, so it has an MSO, so it's never been registered, so I need to like register it and do all that stuff, and then they're gonna send me a plate. But yeah, the plate is gonna be kind of like upside down. Is it upside down? I don't know what that is. Vertical, not horizontal. I'll just say it that way. So it's gonna be like this. I plan on getting like a custom plate that says Rush 124, which is the number of the bike, so that's gonna be really cool. But yeah, we did this. Rear sets are still coming on the way. We took off the turn signals because they look very ugly. You can see these holes. Apparently they make caps for them, but even if they don't look bad at all, because the bike kind of has that all over, has like a lot of openings, so it looks way cleaner now right here. And there was like another bracket here for the fog light, which I would never put a fog light on, so took that bracket off too. And last but not least, you guys are probably blinded and you can't see, so let me turn this off. But yeah, the radiator guard feels solid in there. It's weird because this is like, I think, the only company that makes it for them, and they sent me the radiator guard with zip tie, so had to zip tie it. But honestly, it feels really solid and looks way cleaner. Sadly there's nothing for the bottom, but we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Just cleaned up the front radiator guard, cleaned up the rear, and now it looks a lot better. We still need a few things to do to it. Hopefully can find a Y pipe or something, you know, the rear sets, as I said, and the little carbon touch-ups and stuff like that, and she should be good. Where is this guy going? Are you done working out, Vin Diesel? Do you guys recognize the exhaust? He's using my toast from my R1M until he gets his. Yeah, I miss this exhaust. Sounds so good. I know a lot of people hate it on that exhaust, but I really like it. And that's why I didn't plan on like selling it. I wanted to keep it for the memes, because it was technically the first exhaust that went on my R1M, besides the Acro that was on it previously. It doesn't really tell you the temperature of the bike, it tells you the temperature outside, which is kind of funny. It's like a car, but it does tell you cold engine right on top of Sport, if you guys do see that. So, you know, usually I warm up the bike till like about 130, but I literally don't see the temperature anywhere here. And I've already went through kind of like the basic like menu stuff. This is your traction, your ABS, your wheelie control, and your trip, and your miles. And this is kind of like your G-force, stuff like that, like when you like gas it, brake. Look, see, the more I give it throttle, the more it increases, and my lean angle too. god, this is so cold. This is not fun. I'm so unprepared for this. I know this would be a mistake. But yeah, the bike is definitely not the smoothest. It's very like jerky when you're down low. Oh my god, dude. There's nothing to protect me. I'm like so exposed right now. I feel naked on the naked bike. It's so easy to like throw around though and lean because it feels so much smaller. Well, it is a lot smaller in comparison to like some like other bikes. Sadly, the first ride of this bike and channel for you guys wasn't the best. I'm trying to tuck in, but there's literally nothing to tuck. Oh my god, this is too funny. Also, what the hell are these lights? Like, I can't see much at all. Turn on the high beams so I can see. Interesting. Oh, I actually was told that like when I do lean, the lights like follow like your lean. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but some cars have that. When you like turn, the lights turn too, so you can see where you're going, which is, oh yeah, I see them. That's cool. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video with this beautiful bike. Sorry, I do apologize for complaining a lot about being cold, but trust me guys, I mean, if you know, you know. If you've ridden in like really cold weathers, then you do know, especially when you're unprepared. Your boy over here is wearing a tank top and a hoodie, that's it. And the vest is like not doing much. Woo! Sounds so much better than his two brothers. Oh my god. Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. Hopefully we got some more exciting videos and better reviews coming up to the channel. Alright guys, peace out and ride safe.